Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Thursday, April 14th, 2022. This is my morning report. Let's talk you and me. First of all, let me clarify something. Yesterday, I had said, and this was a mistake, that President Bidenstein just sent or is sending Ukraine another $1 trillion. I meant to say billion, but does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? We've already sent tens of billions over there to the Ukraine, and it's going to be in the trillions collectively. There's just no doubt about it. The war is going to expand. It is expanding. The war is going to be prolonged simply to keep the mechanism of pulling cash from the future into the now and funnel it everywhere as the world economy is in collapse. Let's talk more about that. So the economic news that we got this morning, of course, it's abysmal. Here in the United States, retail sales missed the mark. Consider this. Retail sales are 70% of the U.S. economy. So not only did retail sales miss the mark, online sales, more specifically, cratered. And, okay, if that's not such a shock, we found out that we continue to import more than we are exporting. Look, any freaking creature who's trying to sell you the lie that our economy is strong and our economy is booming, really, they should be held to account, and they're not going to be. The American people and the people of the world continue to be lied to repeatedly via the propaganda ministries, and it's not going to stop. There is a war going on, and it's not the one in Russia, Ukraine, no. It's on you. It's against you. And especially if you're a member of the middle class, you are going freaking extinct. Anyway, so that's the economic news this morning. Retail sales missing the mark, online sales cratering, first-time unemployment claims coming in higher than expected. Not for you or me. Look, the lie is going to continue to be sold to you people. And, look, this whole thing is such a freaking freak show. It's very sad, honestly. It's so much bigger than just the markets. We're talking about people. And I hate to see this. I really do. But I'm trying my best really to enlighten everyone, keeping people, at least for the most part, on the right side of this freak show as they continue to fuel the debt monster, which people is the greatest threat to human life. Forget about wars or anything else. It's the hyper bubble in debt. This is going to lead to a moment of reckoning that people are not going to understand, number one, because they keep getting lied to and propagandized. But this is going to change not just the financial landscape of the world, but it's going to change everything. And tens of millions of people are going to die. Tens of millions, if not more than that, are going to die when the debt bubble bursts and we get this resource problem. Pandemonium in the streets around the world. And you got to get yourself on the right side of that, people. Not just from a financial standpoint, but from every aspect of your life. Just think about these things as we move deeper into this rat hole of shit. I don't know another way to put it. All right, so look, on the back of the abysmal economic news that we got this morning, how are the markets responding? Well, we have stock futures right now, which are flat to slightly in the negative. 10-year yield stable, looking okay, 2.7. Relative strength of the dollar flat right now. Crude oil still about $105 a barrel. Bitcoin around 41,000. Cryptos are looking okay right now. Gold and silver under a little bit of pressure here. I think you understand these dynamics better than anyone else, especially if you follow this blog. You know what's going on, and it's very clear to you. Goldman Sachs came in this morning beating estimates across the board. We'll see how that affects financials today. I still believe that financials are so massively undervalued right now, people. You need to be in oil and gas producers. As you know, they are taking off consumer staples as well. I got all this set up for you on my website. It's all free, traderschoice.net. Check it out. Commodity prices. I think, I really believe, people, that the spot you maybe want to be looking at, probably above all others right now, is commodities. Commodities are going to surge to heights that people are not going to believe moving forward. And you already understand the mechanism. I'll just cover it in a nanosecond for you. Debt market implosion is going to occur. We all know that. It's just a matter of time. We got a warning from the European Central Bank about a blowout in bond yields. Yes. Look, I'm not the only guy out here explaining about this potential or will happen debt market implosion. There's other guys too. I was probably one of the first when I spoke about this many, many years ago. But you got former Fed chair people speaking about it, billionaire investors speaking about it, Ray Dalio, lots of people. And we got to be ready for that. And when it does occur, it's just so simple. Think about it. Spiking rates, meltdown in the stock market, and I mean a meltdown. No one knows where the bottom is. I've covered this repeatedly. The bottom in this market, it's a black hole. No one knows where it is. With regard to the Dow, we literally could be looking at a Dow Jones Industrial Average that could drop below 6,000. We don't know where the bottom is. And all that cash is just going to move people right into commodities like you cannot believe. And I also believe into cryptocurrencies, and the market cap is going to balloon. So Bitcoin 41,000. No one knows where the top is there either, but it's going to be multiples higher of where it is now. Again, in my view, think about these things. Think about how this scenario will play out moving forward. And look, you always have to have the high ground. I say this all the time. You must be spread out or diversified into many different assets and asset classes. But really, you maybe should be overweight in commodities and probably in cryptos as well. You need to have some of this stuff in your portfolio, in my opinion. But I want you to always do your own research. I want you to think about, if this scenario unfolds, and it will, in my view, how is this going to affect you, your family, your community, your country, and the world, as this thing plays out moving forward? And I want you to honestly give it a lot of thought. All right, maybe you have a completely different opinion, and you're certainly allowed to have that, and you're entitled to your own opinion, and I would love to hear it. So do comment here in the comment section. Obviously, I want to read your comments. I want to hear where you're at. Where's your head at here? Am I completely out there? Am I totally wrong? Do you not see a debt market implosion? Do you not see cash moving into commodities or into cryptos as I do? Do you not see a meltdown in the stock market eventually hitting us? What are your thoughts? Look, this is, again, like I always tell you, not just Greg Mannarino's thing. This is our thing. This blog has gotten pretty damn big, and I have some pretty smart people here, and you are certainly among them. And if you follow this blog, I'm sure you follow other people's work as well. What do you envision moving forward, understanding the dynamics that are currently in play? I really do want to hear from you. All right, people. So look, in summary here, real quick, stock futures, at least at the time I am doing this video blog, slightly lower, 10-year yield stable, dollar not doing anything too much here. Inflation is going to continue to surge despite the propaganda, which they're still pushing this morning about peak inflation, peak inflation, peak inflation. Meanwhile, we heard from Christine Lagarde this morning, European Central Bank freak over there, and she's saying that inflation is going to persist in the near term. It's going to stay high, duh. So I guess we're really not peaking, are we now? Look, once in a while, you get a little bit of truth from the freak show. All right, that's it, people. Very important video, I think, at least. Please share this. Get it out there. And again, please comment. I want to learn from you as well. So let me know where your head is at, and I'll see all of you later.